Hi, this is Eva from Eva Therapeutic Wellbeing. This may be a very unpopular video, but I'm going to do it anyway. Today I got an HTMA back on one of my patients who is addicted to tattoos. And I cannot wait to show you guys her HTMA results. I was actually very concerned after I saw this. So she is the first patient that I've had that has had a significant amount of tattoos. I made this graphic here to show the different heavy metals that they use for the inks for tattoos. And I'm just going to show you her results. You can see here, red, they're using cadmium. Cadmium is like one of the most toxic minerals that there are, heavy metals that there are. It literally destroys any tissue it comes in contact with. And as you detoxify it, it also can be very harmful for the body. So you have to be really, really careful when you are detoxifying cadmium. You can also see with green, there's chromium oxide, lead. Blue, they're using cobalt, which this patient's cobalt levels are off the charts. So is their cadmium. Let me just show you this. Sorry, it took me a second to switch the picture over. You can see this is a picture of the toxic metals. You can see her uranium levels are extremely high, which tends to be, I'm in Nebraska, it tends to be any person I test that's kind of in this area, the uranium levels are high. But you can see the cadmium is actually completely off the charts. If you were to go to the top of the chart, this is actually above the graph. And I have literally never seen someone's cadmium this high. Here are other elements. You can see that this patient has significant high levels of nickel as well, which nickel causes all sorts of digestion issues in the body. It can cause Crohn's disease, malabsorption. It can cause a lot of trauma to the body. And you can see the nickel levels go up to 0.12 and hers are 0.26. So double the amount for her nickel levels. She also has significant high levels of strontium, vanadium, and tin as well. So you can also see from her regular mineral overview here, you can see significantly high levels of copper. Her copper is off the charts. Now this could be for a couple different reasons. Number one, it could be from the ink that was used in her tattoos, but also she could be experiencing, there's always copper and calcium and copper high together. And this patient is actually what's called a calcium shell. So right now, because of the way that her body has such significant poisoning, her body is actually using calcium to protect her body from the damage of the heavy metals. Now, a calcium shell, I can do a video specifically about calcium shells because I really just want to do this video about the safety of, you know, I'm very concerned about people doing tons of tattooing. I'm not going to be a prude or anything like that. I have a tattoo. I think people our age, we're kind of like, this was like the cool thing to do when we were young. And I think it's become like really, really trendy to do, you know, all sorts of tattooing. And from now what I know, I feel like tattooing was one of the biggest regrets that I've done to my body. One, because of my understanding of the lymphatic system and the way the body handles metals and the damage it does to, like, especially liver function. And so when I'm seeing this is like the first time I've seen an HTMA on one of my patients come back that has a significant tattooing. We're going to have a come to Jesus meeting about her tattooing and her tattoo addiction. So also high manganese, which is also used in tattooing, and then cobalt, which is also used. You can see they're completely off the charts. So this patient is having like lots of fatigue. She's having chronic migraines. She has severe lymphatic issues, and her tattoos are over her lymphatic system. The lymph system is like very superficial anyway. And when they tattoo, that ink is going right into your lymphatic system. And the lymphatic system is trying to clean those metals up. And then those metals and the lymphatic system has to filtrate through the liver. So then your liver is going to be accumulating those as well. And when someone has this high levels of metal, what the body has a tendency to do is store it away in the fat. So the body will then purposely gain weight to protect the body, the organs, from these metals. And then all of these different metal accumulations will interfere with your body's ability to absorb certain nutrients. And so, like right now, it shows in her toxic ratios that the cadmium is interfering with her zinc absorption. So you just know how much function that zinc has in the body for the immune system, for sleep function, for progesterone, making progesterone. And right now she has so much high cadmium levels that I think it's significantly interfering with her body's ability to regulate zinc. Here's a graphic that I found showing like each heavy metal and that are typically found in tattoo ink and the things that it can cause. We're looking at gastrointestinal issues, skin irritation, discoloration, skin cancer. I really worry about the lymph system and causing damage to the lymphatic system just in general. Are we going to be able to filtrate out pathogens if our lymph system is completely clogged by heavy metals and tattoo ink? Probably not. Again, I wanted to show this graph again. So the black ink, there's the nickel, and this person has the dark black tattoos all over her body. So I hope this video resonates with you. I know that people really like tattoos, and I've posted about this on Twitter before and kind of gotten, people upset because I've been trying to express like my concern about the amount of tattoos that, especially people like in the spiritual community, it is a type of expression and people like to express themselves, but I feel like we need to be really careful about what we're doing to our bodies and what we're putting in our bodies. And there's like no regulation over the ink material that's being put in people's bodies. So let me know what you think in the comments. If you want to know more about HTMA, I will be doing some deep dives on calcium shell, different patterns that mineral patterns that people fall into. And if you want to know more about that, please follow me because I will be doing more information on HTMAs as I get results back. I have an awesome one that I want to show you guys coming up soon on someone who we cleared a bunch of lead. So I will be doing that shortly. Follow for more.